You want to learn how to scale a club or a business through sponsorship value? This video is for you. 2 years ago, I scaled a Formula racing team at the University of Alberta to $2 million plus in sponsorship revenue just by, guess what? Outreach and building a team. Coming into this, there was no business team. It was one person who barely put any time into it. Upon taking over, I did a minimum of 50 plus emails a day to companies in Edmonton and then expanding outwards. This was helpful, but it was more of a spray and pray type of aspect. I built a email template that allowed me to take what our team does in about 2 sentences, what we're looking for, and what we can provide back to that company. That's the format of the email that you needed to put out. That can be taken and applied to whatever business. If you're going after sponsorship or you're looking for partnerships in general, it doesn't have to be monetary. Could be gifts. Could be, hey, I have this car wash business and I'm looking for a partnership to help us out with X, Y, and Z. I can go ahead and we're looking for this part specifically or this service. In exchange, we can go ahead and promote you through our social media content, our newsletter, banners outside, throw you on a radio podcast, whatever that might look like. That's the easiest framework to get people's attention, to show what you're looking for and how you can provide value to them. Because in the end, that's all they give a shit about is bit of who you are, what you do, what you're looking for, and why should they give a shit to come and give money to you or help you get to where you need to go. From there, once you built that framework, I was able to go ahead and reach companies in North America that were willing to go ahead and help us under the sun. One cool sponsorship was called Endless Racing. These guys gave us brake fluid. This brake fluid is the same brake fluid that Mercedes-Benz Formula One racing team actually uses in their car. They gave us about 6 or 7 cans of this, and our car is a miniature scaled compared to an actual Formula One car, but needless to say, it boosts the morale of the team, and we were able to punch up a little bit more. Secondly, to go ahead and you got to collect this data. So I built an Excel sheet that was able to track incoming leads, outbound leads, incoming leads, where they're standing, and what that value is. And that's how I was able to get to the $2 million in 2 years. But it came to a point that was the first semester I was in, was outreach, building and gaining this monetary value for the team, whether it was parts, services, images, to donations, whatever that looked like. It came and help our team to push to that next level. Being that this was the very, very first electric car this team's built, they never had an unveiling, and which was kind of sad to see, because these students go day in, day out, putting so much effort into a car, and yet the public doesn't see it. They get no recognition for that work, that creativity, that passion behind it. That all changed in the second semester when someone recommended to go to Porsche and build an unveiling event. And I took that challenge head on. Now, how in the hell did I get Porsche on our side? Well, all I did, simply enough, was put a polo shirt on, clean jeans, carried a book with me, walked in and said to the front desk who I am. I'm with my name is Michael Buchel. I'm with the University of Alberta. I want to speak to the manager. And she was like, okay. I was like, the hell's happening here? But before I walked in, I prepped. I did my research on the facility. I did my research on the manager. I looked at what he likes, all of his Facebook pages, his Instagram pages. I grabbed enough knowledge to walk in being prepared of which direction we were going in. Funny enough, he loves Formula One, and his brother or cousin, I believe, was part of this team years ago, so he was glad to help. Upon sitting in his office there, we were chatting about the team, and he said, yes, let's do this. I'm like, phenomenal, we can go ahead and build this out. It took me 3 months of grueling work to get this event going, working with Porsche Edmonton, Go Auto Canada, and Porsche Germany. Yes, it went all the way to Germany to get 1, approval, and 2, we were going to try and grab the first fully electric Macan and Taycan of 24, sorry, and bring it to Edmonton for the unveiling. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do this, but we had an amazing event. Anywhere from 150 to 250 individuals that showed up. I got every single news channel out there. Got it on national news, provincial news, and international news, which was phenomenal for the team. Other individuals were able to show what they did to this car, how it added to them, how it is building a future for them, and how it's impacting the community. For me, I was able to bring the public in and showcase what the students were capable of doing in that time. Putting that all together was based off of the systems and knowing that I was capable of doing this regardless of the outcome. From there, it was once again just reaching out to sponsors with that email template I had created, walking into buildings or companies not knowing what they will say, but just putting myself out there. But doing that research before you're walking in. Who are they? Who do you need to talk to? What do you need to talk to them about? And what can you talk to them that's relatable? So getting the media side of it was a little difficult, but you got to get creative. I was at the University of Alberta. University of Alberta has a massive name worldwide. Media right away cling on to that. So I reached out to the media coordinator for the engineering school, and they connected me with the media team that's in charge of the university entirely. They helped me build out the templates and get me the media attention and bring them out there. It was phenomenal. To that point, after the event, I actually had the U of A reach out to me asking how the hell did I get all the news channels and get it across Canada, provincially and internationally. But needless to say, that wasn't completely without their help. It was, you needed to curate the vision and the passion behind it, the effort you put into it, the love, the energy. You have to showcase it. If you're just talking like, well, you know, we'd like to do this, but who gives a shit, yada, yada, yada. Well, why the fuck would anybody give a shit? You have to talk with energy, passion behind it. You got to enjoy it. That's another reason why I bring up that point on how I got Napa Auto Parts to give us $2,000. Is $2,000 or $3,000? $2,000 or $4,000? Anyway, somewhere in there, dollars worth of parts that we got to choose and drive down to their warehouse in Edmonton and just basically load up my truck. That is another reason why, another reason how I was able to take over 1,200 cans of Coke products from the university and bring it to this event. You have to have that energy behind it, that passion behind it. If you don't have that passion behind it, what you're going to build isn't going to, one, satisfy you, isn't going to provide value to you, isn't going to provide value to other individuals. You have to have that energy, that passion. You got to understand the game. You have to understand what you're getting yourself into, the systems behind it, the processes behind it. How can you go ahead and engineer it for yourself to win but also providing enough value to other individuals that they want to help you. Needless to say, if you're trying to get partnerships, sponsorships, or build connections, you need to talk about who you are quickly, what you do, and why they need to give a shit. You need to have that energy behind it all. You need to have that passion behind it. And you got to have a vision. Delivering on those, I guarantee you, you can copy that framework, that process, and get the connections you need to level up at any age, whether you're 18, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. Follow that. I guarantee you, you can win and start building your dream today.